Nishin Miwaski Dejnakasma Makwado Damganabajing Donjaba. My name's Nishin Miwaski. I'm Bear Clan from Serpent River First Nation, and I'm a partner with Manitoulin Brewing Company. This is our story. So we've been operating since 2015 as a brewery in Northern Ontario, Indigenous owned. Our humble beginnings were brewing out of garages. It's been quite the journey for us. We've been able to create a business here on Manitoulin Island that's been able to reach a lot of Ontario. We're really excited about that. We've certainly had our trials and tribulations. We've got a lot to work with, great landscapes, a very diverse and enriched culture, and that's something that we've been very focused on emulating in our products, not just being craft beer, but also being an ambassador for Manitoulin Island and promoting what Manitoulin Island has to offer.
Blair and Nishin are really smart to basically name the cans after local landmarks. You can see the swing bridge behind us, the iconic swing bridge. Swing Bridge Bond is named after that. When it's working, it's great. When it shuts down, people are pretty upset they can't get to the cottages.
When we thought about starting a brewery, it really made a lot of sense for us to name products after landmarks, because these are real places with real stories that a lot of folks that visit the island remember and think about when they're here on the island and when they leave the island. From the swing bridge behind me to Bridalveil Falls in Kagawang to the Cup and Saucer just outside of Andakamnakaning.
Cup and Saucer English Ale is named after the famous hiking trail in central Manitoulin Island.
There's a variety and diversity here that's very unique, and we're proud to play a part of that.
It also creates a nostalgia. People have been here when they were kids and oh, I remember the Cup and Saucer hiking trail. I remember the swing bridge, right? I remember going to Bridalveil Falls. And so all these beers are basically named after the iconic spots on the island.
Very proud to be able to have products like Killarney Cream Ale, named after places in Killarney with the Eastern Lighthouse, which is a prominent part of that can. Twin Bluffs in Gore Bay, which is a great part of their harbor there, and truly a world-class sailing destination. Providence Bay, Porter of Prov, our Haw Eaters Brew, which is a local favorite. Being able to have our products available not just here on Manitoulin, but also throughout Ontario is a great way to be able to kind of draw on that sense of nostalgia and remind folks of the experience that they had while they were here.
Just the fact that I'm here and those other new guys is like a huge point of growth for the business. We've expanded the team almost by 50%.
There's always a way to weave in something that's a part of the unique culture that's part of Manitoulin Island.
Well, another great story is Odaman. We're an Indigenous owned and operated brewery. Odaman means strawberry in Ojibwe, and we're recognizing the Three Sisters as well as the Waterkeeper project on the island.
The identity and uniqueness of Manitoulin Brewing over the years is really just kind of a reflection of the relationships and partnerships, the collaborations that we've developed as a craft brewery here on the island since we started. We've always believed that we're more than just beer. We're also a real island with real places. Our friends over at the Manitoulin Island Cycling Association, we've been working with them for a number of years now.
We're just serving lunch at Maya's Garden Bistro to our participants of the 12th Manitoulin Passage Ride. Manitoulin Brewing assisted us in entertaining them yesterday with beverages, and it's a good partnership that we've been nurturing for many, many years.
Folks coming to Manitoulin Island to enjoy the cycling, they're able to enjoy that and end their day with a cold pint at Manitoulin Brewing, working with the Manitoulin Hotel and Conference Center, a very long-standing relationship.
We've been working with Manitoulin Brewing since it started. They're right up the road from us, so it is a natural fit for us. We have their full line, we have some on tap. When tourists come to the island and stay at the hotel, they want to experience what it is to be on Manitoulin Island, and they want to try the local beer. We have to stock Manitoulin Brewing because people are demanding it, and they want to taste all of the different kinds. When they taste that product, I think they taste Manitoulin.
With Manitoulin Hotel and Conference Center being a business owned by all of our local First Nations, it was just such a great fit for us to be able to work together and be able to promote each other in a fun way. It was a natural fit for us to collaborate and draw on the experience and the skill sets of Indigenous Tourism Ontario. It's such a great agency that works to promote and build up tourism, not just in Manitoulin Island and Northern Ontario, but Ontario as a whole.
Being able to share some time and space with members like the Manitoulin Brewery, the Manitoulin Hotel, and so many more. Indigenous tourism, so valuable. 1 in 3 international and global visitors to Canada are looking for an Indigenous experience. Those Indigenous experiences become meaningful and memorable when we get to involve culinary tourism into those. Food and beverage plays a big part of that.
Other partnerships that we're pretty proud about are working with Owen Sound Transportation Company that operates the Chichiman ferry service from Tobermory to South Baymouth.
The collaboration and relationship that we've developed with Manitoulin Brewing has been so successful. It kind of encapsulates everything we're trying to do here as far as the experience. Been wildly successful since we started up. We just see even more room for growth. It's been a real great partnership.
This year we're celebrating with them. They're celebrating 50 years of service to the area. We're taking the opportunity to acknowledge that and put that out to the public with one of our products, Oudemans Strawberry Beer, and having their 50th anniversary badge on that product.
So the Oudemans beer, once it gets to their lips, that's all the selling that we have to do. And I think the collaboration of the 50th is a really good way to springboard that. It's got some fruitness to it. It's almost like it's a really exciting beer, and we're glad to have it represent our 50th anniversary.
Water being such a precious resource and being a part of our own business model, we have to be able to find ways to collaborate and make sure that we're being responsible. Working with a group like Manitoulin Streams who do this and breathe that every day was a no-brainer for us.
When we're giving our tours, really give the connection of the water to the land and the traditional history of the streams and all of the plants and stuff that you can find along the stream. So to basically get that oral knowledge that's not written down anywhere, and to keep that history and that tradition alive. That's a few of the many things that the Waterkeeper positions actually did and accomplish, and that was all in part and helped by Manitoulin Brewing Company.
The Waterkeeper project operated for a couple of years and was able to promote and build capacity here on the island around water protection and preservation, and we're happy to be a part of that. In addition to a lot of the other collaborations and partnerships we've got a really strong relationship with our friends at Killarney Mountain Lodge and the Canada House. Sportsman's Inn. Killarney is just a boat ride away and is often a destination for many island folks. Working with Killarney Mountain Lodge over the last many years has given us an opportunity to collaborate, not just on having our products offered there, but also working on joint initiatives.
Manitoulin Brewing Company has been there since day one. We've always had a very close partnership. I think that guests really are pulled towards the Manitoulin Brewing Company as their choice of beer at the carousel because it's local. I know my dad loves the beer. It's always his go-to at the LCBO here.
Looking forward, Manitoulin Island and Manitoulin Brewing have got a lot to offer. We're excited to be able to be a part of the energy that's building in the area with our fellow businesses and folks in this industry. We're very much focused on creating new opportunities and going down new paths and new relationships. Being able to have the opportunity to tell our story couldn't have been possible without our friends at the National Circle for Indigenous Agriculture and Food. It's a national organization that is looking to really accelerate and support a growing industry in agriculture, and for Indigenous entrepreneurs, like-minded individuals that are looking to address food security and create new pathways in this industry. We're really happy to be able to share our story, and we're even more excited to learn about the other stories that are going to be coming. The NCIAF is going to be an organization to help us move forward in a collaborative and cooperative way. There really is a generational opportunity for our Indigenous communities and entrepreneurs to jump in on this industry and have an opportunity to thrive and build community. You know, for anybody considering getting into agriculture and agri-food, I'd say there's probably no better time than now.